Ironman New Zealand, Kiwi Teresa Adam slashes race record in dominant performance. Third time was a charm for both winners at Ironman New Zealand on a record-smashing Saturday in Taupo as Brit Jo skipper and New Zealand's Teresa Adam reigned supreme in posting maiden victories. Both had finished runner-up twice in Taupo but put their mark on this storied race on Saturday, brushing aside race records and all challengers on a day when conditions could not have been better for the 2,500 competitors. Adam was imperious in winning her first title to go with her back-to-back Asia Pacific Ironman victories, in the process obliterating the course record of Jocelyn McCauley, 2019, by nearly 13 minutes on the back of a stunning 4 hours 36 minutes 11 seconds bike leg that took over 15 minutes off the record of Lucy Gossage, Britain, from 2016. It also completed a remarkable double for the Aucklander after she last month won the National Road Cycling Time Trial title, as well as finishing third in the road race. That was awesome. I didn't know I was on for the record until the end of the race, but I am just stoked, said the Kiwi afterwards. I had a good ride, came through halfway in 2:15 and thought whoops. But I just focused on drinking and hydrating and kept eating and drinking. You go through ebbs and flows, but I have some smart people around me. I am just really happy I could execute on the day. While she made it look easy, Adam shared some nervousness about how she might bring it home for her maiden Taupo victory. There was a little bit of doubt how I would go on the run coming off a ride like that, she said. But I am obviously getting stronger as an athlete and just made sure I stuck to the pace that we had set and kept tapping along. I really wanted to win here, my home race, and show what I can do. I have won 3 times in Australia now, and you do have Kiwis over there supporting, and partner, Dan travels over, but I wanted to showcase that for my family, my coach and team Puig and all my supporters here in New Zealand. 5-time champion Meredith Kessler of the USA finished in second after holding that spot for much of the race, with defending champion Jocelyn McCauley withdrawing after the bike leg due to illness, and 70.3-star Radka Karlefeld, Czech Republic, succumbing to illness after the swim. I have to give her, Adam, props. That was such a performance, said Kessler. She is a contender to win Kona. That was incredible. I had the bike of my life, but she was 12 minutes ahead. That was amazing. This reinforces my love for this race and place. I can't tell you how many people in this town know my favorite word is gumption. I lost track of how many adults and kids shouted out to me, give it some gumption or Kiwi Kessler. I am so grateful. Third on a day of high attrition was a delighted and surprised Judith Corachan-Vaquera of Spain, who could hardly hide her delight at a place on the podium. I am so happy, surprised and excited, she said. I can't find the words to explain this. I am very happy. It is a very high-level result for me. During the race I can think yes, I can do it, and yes, I got it. Adam showed her intent by leading out of the water, the former water polo star putting 1:40 on McCauley, Kessler and Rach McBride, USA, with Vaquera and Kelsey Withrow next onto the bike. But once the 30-year-old Kiwi climbed aboard her bike, affectionately called Lil B, the rest were fighting for the minor placings as history was rewritten by one of the rising stars of the sport. In the men's race, Skipper had confidently predicted a race record and was thrilled he had proved up to the prophecy. I said before the race I have come here twice and each time it has taken a course record to beat me, and I knew this time wouldn't be any different as I had such a terrible run last time, he said afterwards. I knew I could run 2:45 off the bike today and thought whoever won today would post a course record. I am pleased I lived up to that. The Brit cut an emotional figure, fighting back tears as he took in the win at the finish line, and had thoughts for his grandmother, who passed away back home while he has been here in New Zealand. I just want to dedicate that to my nan, he declared. She was in my thoughts all day. Every time I went through a tough moment, I was thinking of her. Skipper had to claw his way back into the race, emerging from the water over 6 minutes behind Dylan McNeice and a host of other contenders, riding his way into contention with a 4:13 and 2 seconds bike leg that was less than a minute outside of Andrew Sterakowic's record in 2019. This means a huge amount, he added. That was such a tough race. We just went for it on the bike. The main group was 4 minutes ahead and we were smashing it but not taking any time out of them. Finally, on the second lap they started to crack, but me and Phil Coutney knew we had to work together to put some time on them going into the run. Second home was defending champion Mike Phillips, a result that exceeded expectations and spoke to the bravery of the Kiwi given his limited preparation after overcoming a herniated disc in his back. I guess I did everything I could to put myself in a position to finish as high as I could and have a chance to defend the title. It took a big effort from one of the other guys to beat me, he said. I still went 8:01, but for someone to go 7:54 on that course, that is world class. Phillips joked that he was into the unknown for the last 30k of the run. I literally started running just over 4 weeks ago. The first few weeks were just learning to run again. I did challenge Wanaka and jog through the run there and have had a couple of weeks of decent running but nothing fast. A month of running for 2:45 today, I can't complain. Third for the second consecutive year went to Braden Curry. The Wanaka athlete cut a dejected figure, such is his burning desire to win every time he lines up, but he acknowledged the superb racing from Skipper and Phillips. That was phenomenal, he said. We rode strong on the first lap and I didn't feel like we rode that bad on the second, but Joe went off on his own mission and backed it up with a phenomenal run and took 6 minutes off Terenzo's record. It was a good day for racing, that is for sure. I don't like coming third. It hurts. I am pretty pissed about it. I feel like I put a lot of work in and didn't have a good day. Nothing felt great. The real bonus will be if I have ticked that box. It might make my year a little more cruisy. It has also given me a lot of motivation. Swiss Philip Coutney led off the bike but couldn't maintain that form in the marathon, eventually coming home fourth, with Dougal Allen, Wanaka, fifth, and the incredible Cameron Brown, Auckland, finishing sixth at the age of 47. Katy Perry admits friction with Orlando Bloom after announcing pregnancy. The chart-topping American singer revealed earlier in the week that she is expecting her first ever child with father of one Orlando and has now opened up more on their romance. Pregnant Katy Perry has admitted that there is friction between her and fiancé Orlando Bloom as they continue to build their lives together. The pair have had an on-off romance since 2016 and became engaged in February last year, before sharing the news earlier this week that they are expecting their first child together. Opening up to Ryan Seacrest during his on-air with radio show on Friday, Katy explained that her romance with Orlando is not without its testing moments, but says being rubbed the wrong way by the British hunk only makes her love him more. I have consciously or unconsciously picked a partner that makes sure I keep evolving into the best version of myself, she said. There's a lot of friction between my partner and I, but that friction breeds something beautiful. It can breed a lot of light, she continued. It's just one of those relationships. I don't know about anyone else who's listening what kind of relationships they've had, and I've had many. But it's like we get down to the mat and come back up every time, she added. Orlando's ex-wife Miranda Kerr, with whom he has a 9-year-old son named Flynn, was one of the first stars to offer congratulations to the happy couple when they announced their news on Thursday. The Australian model, who was married to Lord of the Rings star Orlando between 2010 and 2013, liked a video posted by Katy that unveiled her pregnancy. Meanwhile, Katy and Orlando may be forced to postpone their planned wedding due to coronavirus panic. It was all set for Japan with 150 guests. Katy was actually really excited about walking down the aisle pregnant, a source told People magazine. They were both so elated that all the wedding details were finally coming together, but they are hitting pause because of coronavirus, the source added. It would be the second time the couple pushed back their wedding day after they reportedly delayed plans for a winter wedding last year due to location issues. Liam Payne and Maya Henry back together as they cozy up at magazine party in London. Liam Payne and Maya Henry are officially back on after they were seen cozying up together at a magazine party in London last night. It comes after The Sun exclusively revealed that the pair had split after just 6 months of dating. The two look loved up as ever at the Tings magazine dinner presented by Top Man at London's Lalo Private Members Club. Maya, 19, looked stunning in a strapless pink dress with matching shoes, bag and earrings. Her ex-One Direction star boyfriend, 26, looked handsome in a plain white shirt, smart trousers and biker boots. The lovebirds were seen leaving the venue holding hands in the early hours of the morning and even attempted to sneak out of the back door to avoid being seen together. Despite putting on a cozy display together last night, a source close to the singer told The Sun last week that things were over between them. They said, things between Liam and Maya had been rocky recently and they eventually decided to call it a day. He was extremely busy at the end of last year and when he eventually stopped, they were both able to reevaluate exactly what they want. They decided to go their separate ways, but he isn't moping and wants to put it behind him. He has been telling people he is single and is looking to the future. The pair started dating in 2019, following Liam's split with the Cheryl Tweedy, 36, the mother of his 2-year-old son. Since dating, Maya and Liam have enjoyed many nights out in London together and even gone on a romantic break to Italy and even jetted off to Cannes in the south of France. The two briefly split and Liam wasted no time by moving on with Naomi Campbell, 49, but he soon realized what he was missing and got back with Maya last summer. He said late last year, "I'm really happy right now and things are good. Now that I've found someone who's my best friend as well as my partner, it's changed things for me. She's just so relaxed about everything. Someone who's got your back with everything. I don't think I've experienced that before in someone, so it's quite a wonder to watch." Liam waited several months to step out in public with the model out of respect of his ex-fiancée. A source previously told The Mirror, Liam and Maya have been together for several months now. He is besotted and they get on very well. But he wanted to wait before they started going public. He is close to Cheryl and, out of respect to her, only wanted to go public with a girlfriend when he knew it was right. Coincidentally, the pair knew each other before they started dating and were first pictured together at a One Direction meet and greet when Maya was just 15. The stunning brunette has completely turned Liam's life around after dealing with such a high-profile breakup back in 2018. He told MTV News, "Honestly, with love, I think you don't really understand it until it gives you that sting. It took a long time for me. Something really hurt me and it kind of made me appreciate love and people a lot more. For the longest time, living such an exposed life made dating really hard. I've found someone who's genuinely my best friend. She's just so relaxed about everything and someone who's completely got your back with everything is just the wildest thing."